Eileo guys, and welcome back. So today's video, I just wanted to show off my team. Are they the strongest in the world? Of course not, but I want to show you guys who I'm working with right now and who I do plan to build into the future, because my team right now, it's okay. It's not exactly what I want, but it gets the job done. But I'm working towards another team that I may switch members in and out with. It's just a matter of building them up, and especially with the recent patch, I got like what? I had 50 mil earlier, and I just dropped like 30 in about 10 minutes, so we could see how that went out. I ended up just not losing, but I ended up running out of mats, so I'm pretty much stuck right now until I get some more mats. But anyways, this right here is my Dean. He is W3, and right now he has a mix of some tier 6 equipment, and then he also has some tier 4 that has been ascended to tier 5. I would love to get exclusive weapon for him one day, but I don't see when that's going to happen. And I would definitely love to finish ascending maybe his accessories, and then finishing up his armor as well. I would love to get that finished, and I think my Dean for right now will be okay until I can pull some more tier 6, but that's way easier said than done. But that's his equipment right now. These are just his stats. Again, nothing too fancy. He's very, very good at not dying, and that's pretty much it. As a defensive tanker, he's very, very good at not dying. His damage is non-existent, but I mean, if you have him and Lee, go ahead and leave the game AFAC for about 20 minutes and he'll kill something eventually. Next up in line is my Gwen. She's my second strongest because my Dean is coming in at almost 120k. She's coming in at almost 100k, my lovely Gwen, and she's rocking one piece of tier 6 armor, and then she does have a tier 6 weapon, but that's currently at tier 7. Again, I would love to get more tier 6 equipment for her, but I've just not been lucky with tier 6 pulls, unfortunately, but it is what it is. I definitely hope to get her set up as well in the future, just to increase her survivability, because right now it is just dirt nasty garbage. Just dirt nasty garbage. It's just awful. Not saying that you should bring her in World Boss, but even on harder stages like Blitz, she just dies because her defense is just abysmal. I mean, Gwen's still my girl, but her defense is just abysmal right now. I just need better defense on her. Next up, we have my Jiggle Wound coming in with 75,000 for his CP. He has one piece of tier 6 equipment, which I'm slowly working getting to max of tier 7 to help him with his defense as well. Again, I would love to have some more tier 6 equipment for him, but luck has not been on my side, so if he has to rock tier 5 until I end up pulling tier 6 in the future, it is what it is. But I'm definitely a fan of him. I'll definitely keep him around. Right now, I've been going through and just maxing all of my character skills, and also he is on absorption. You might be wondering why he's on absorption, and that's just for the sheer fact that when he attacks enemies, I found that this one helps him survive the most, because for some reason he always gets caught in the crossfire of everything. Like, don't get me wrong, his damage, I appreciate his damage. His damage is well worth it in my opinion of building and using him, but his survivability is not very, very good. So this kind of offsets that, and it definitely does help. Like, it definitely helps. I've been using this for a couple of days now, and so far I'm okay with it. Like, he's surviving in that HP recovery of 30% upon defeating the enemies, which he will because of his burst. Great. My Gwen has Murderous, which it's okay if she doesn't die, but I'm thinking about switching that one as well because I'm not a big fan of it. But first I might focus more on her defense and then see what I can do after that. And my Dean just has Bravery on. It makes him invincible for 2 seconds, and then it boosts his attack. The attack doesn't really matter because he's not there for damage, but the invincibility for 2 seconds is freaking lovely, dude. It is freaking lovely. Then here's my Lee. She's at 7,200. She has, one piece of tier 6. As you guys can see that I don't have that much tier 6, but one piece. I'm going to eventually build her up some more. Unfortunately, she is kind of more on the back burner. I'm focusing more on my Aaron at the moment. I would like to get my Aaron to maybe 100k before I come and get Lee to 100k. But baby girl's hanging in there. Again, her skills are maxed. I don't even remember what what her awakening skill is. Oh, cheer. It boosts everyone's attack by 4% for 5 seconds. It's okay. I mean, it's okay. She's mainly just there to heal, and that's all she is there for, and that is quite okay. Quite okay. And then we have Aaron over here, baby girl. So my Aaron, I just recently, like today, I raised her exclusive weapon up to tier 5, not tier 6, but tier 5. So I'm working on getting that up first, just to help raise her CP up. She does not have any tier 6 equipment, unfortunately, not at the moment. But again, you can see this one's descended to tier 5. So I'm working on building her defense up as much as possible as well. It's just slow going, which is okay, but one day she'll be done. Hopefully I can pull some tier 6 and get her out the way. But again, her skills are maxed. She does a great job at not doing any damage, but she does a great job with her utility, with the attack buff and the attack speed buff. It is phenomenal, but I would love to get her CP up in the future. And that is my main team. So my main team is Dean, Gwen, Jaggle, Lee, and then Aaron. And currently in the works, I've been going ham because I was going to do Richard next, but I decided to do Kale because I think Kale is freaking awesome. Like, when I picture an offensive tank, I personally picture Kale, like this dude with a halberd just like charging in this stuff, roaring and just doing all kinds of damage reflect. I'm a big fan of Kale. He looks awesome. His weapon is cool. Big fan of him. So I'm definitely trying to build him up next, and hopefully I can swap him out and use him in World Boss once I get his CP up. But that's for another day. Richard might end up being my third tank. He's only at 50k, but I haven't really invested in him anymore since I passed the story. I'm definitely going to build up my Yanwa in the future, but not right now. I did focus heavily on my Varia, so she did get a S grade exclusive weapon earlier today. Yes, it's tier 4, but again, your boy's not lucky with tier 6, so it is what it is. But I'm definitely investing in her as well. So Kel and Varia is next on my list. Definitely working on Ocasio as well, because that swimsuit alone was enough to make your boy be like, you know what, I'm building Ocasio. I am building this baby girl as soon as possible. The other ones that I would like to build in the future is probably Lily. I would love to build Eerie. Probably Yer Young as well. I was thinking about Grace, but right now, I mean, it's just not in the future, not in the distant future. But I would definitely love to build Grace, maybe Aqua as well, and I think that's it. Maybe Irene, but I'm not really a fan of her face. But that's pretty much it for who I would like to build in the future for right now. But I'm just going to concentrate on the ones that I have, and as they get stronger, I can, you know, donate more money and time to building other characters. But that's pretty much my crew. I completed the story. I haven't had much issues after I pulled like 2 pieces of tier 6 gear from my Dean. He's just been tanking through everything. So definitely focus heavily on your tank first. Make sure you have heals, and then at least focus on 1 DPS, and you're pretty much, congratulations, you've beaten the story. But that's my team, and that's the ones I want to invest in the future. Guys, feel free to leave in a comment below what team you're rocking, what you plan to do in the future. I would love to hear it. And definitely check out the Discord if you haven't, and definitely check out the Reddit. I do try to post stuff every now and then on the Reddit. It is kind of slow going because there's just not so much that I can do, but there's more content on the way. But as always, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.